Okay, I'm here on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday afternoon, and we're having a discussion about Africentricity and what it means to have agency in the Black church. And I am speaking with,
Reverend Erica Geralds.
hello, Reverend Gerald. How are you today?
I'm doing absolutely wonderful.
Okay, we're here to speak about Africentricity. What does Africentricity, first and foremost, mean to you?
It means that we stay and remain connected to our African heritage, our African roots, our African culture. As a person who is referred to as or identified as African American, I think that it is important that things that were attempted, particularly in the American or United States culture, that was tried to be ripped of us as it relates to our African heritage, that we don't lose focus on those things, such as things related to our culture, things related to rituals, things that are related to like our dance, the way we dress, our cadence, the way we speak. And I think those things are very important for us to stay connected to our ancestors from which we come. Perhaps we've never been to Africa, we've never lived in Africa, but that doesn't mean that it's not still or instilled in us to the depths of who we really are. So I think a way of Afrocentricity is to be or stay connected to our heritage and to our ancestors.
Wow, that's amazing. It sounds like you've been in my class speaking to Dr. Lomax. Now, as far as Afrocentricity is, and that was powerful, and you spoke of rituals
Yes.
and culture and celebration, how have you seen that manifest or show up in the church?
One of the things that I think is very important that we can separate ourselves in the Black church is one of the areas of music, in the sound of our beat, in the way that we clap our hands, in the way that we listen to the sound of the drum and move to the sound of the beat. I truly believe that comes from our Africentric roots. In the way that we preach, oftentimes there is a difference in our cadence, the cadence of how we may use the tone of the way we preach. And sometimes we have been criticized for hooping, if you will, but I think oftentimes that comes from the African chants that was done in communal circles. The reason why I think it's important in regards to the church is because church is all about community, and that we not forsake the assembly of the saints, because it's important for us to stay connected in the community. African or Afrocentricity, I think a huge focus of that has been community. We've always been a communal people to be able to come together, and the church has been always central for us to be able to do that. It's always been a central element of the community, whether it's where we fed the poor, whether it's we fight for social justice, whether it's where we heal the sick, or we come together each week where we can be completely and truly ourselves, it's particularly in America. So it's been very important for us to come together as a community inside the Black church that we have held on to, and I hope that we continue to know how important it is. And also, one of the things that I've done or been a part of, we would do like our African Sundays, where we were dressed in our African garb, feeling that sense of community and pride of being connected again to our roots and also to our ancestors, and it become an element or a part of our worship services. And some of that came with the way we dress and particular songs that we chose for that particular Sunday. And I think churches who have continued to keep that as a part of their ritual continue to keep those things coming for younger generations to come.
Wow, this is so powerful. This is not going to be the last time we hear from you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to make sure that you're going to be an intricate part of my matriculation through ITC, because you have great perspectives on Africentricity. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.